after losing at home to Wycombe. Kane, a bit of a baptism of fire for your first game here.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I think we got off to a good start, obviously, taking the lead and that, but yeah, a bit sloppy with the next goal, a minute after. After that, we just really got to, make sure we don't concede for at least the next 5, but, unfortunately we did. I thought we was doing alright up until the sending off, but, we don't want to make excuses, but obviously it's harder with, less men. But yeah, overall disappointing day.
And the sending off did make a huge difference because you had to change the shape, and you ended up playing wide midfield, which is presumably not the position you expected to play in today.
I guess not. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but you've got to do a job there if your manager wants to put you there. So yeah, I mean, it was good to be back on the pitch on a personal note, but yeah, disappointing day.
And on that personal note, it's a month since I think your last game. How did you feel you did?
I thought I was alright. I mean, a bit rusty. I mean, I have high standards I set for myself, so obviously I would like to play better. But from a team's point of view, I think if we can, the start we made was positive, but as it's not enough. We need to keep that going through for the whole game. And
as someone who's still just past being an outsider and just sort of getting their first view of Cheltenham, can you put your finger on why it sort of collapsed so quickly? Because obviously, if you know what it is, then hopefully you can turn it round.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to say. I've only been in the building for a couple of days now, but from what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing, the 5-0 at Swindon, and then a bit of a disappointment last week and again today. It's hard to say. I mean, the lads, we was all discussing it as well afterwards. It's hard to lay your finger on it, but you can be sure we'll be in training trying to put things right.
And what have been the aims that you've come here with? Because obviously it's a 2-month loan deal, so there's a bit of time for you to get your teeth into it.
Yeah, I mean, the aim immediately is to get Cheltenham up the table, because I think we're a good team. I think what we've shown throughout the past couple of weeks, not so much the Stevenage game, but obviously I was watching the Swindon game, I saw the highlights and it looked very positive, so I think we can definitely be shooting up the table.
Yeah, I mean, there must be some quite a few things here that have impressed you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, a great bunch of lads, some very good players in there. And the togetherness is good as well. Also, I think that's important. If the team wants to be successful, the players have to be together. And good management behind us. I think, soon enough we can definitely turn around.
And what instructions have Peterborough sent you out with?
Not so much from Peterborough. I guess once they get rid of me, I'm not their problem. They want me to get games and to just get back to playing football. That was what they said to me.
Good man. Thank you.
Kane, you've been on loan at other clubs as well. How difficult is it to come into a club off the back of a 5-1 defeat and then now a 4-1 defeat? The dressing room's obviously a very disappointed place. How tough is that for you coming in?
It's a bit tough. I mean, it's not the most welcoming way to come in, but you've got to get on with it, I guess. I mean, sometimes football doesn't always go to plan, as it hasn't today. Going down to 10 men with only 25 minutes gone, whatever it was, but you just got to go again. That's all you can do in football. Start Monday.
And who have you gelled with initially from the team? Anyone that you've instantly struck up a little bit of a rapport with?
There's a few other London boys there, so I've been a bit close with them, but everyone's been good to me since I've come in the building. Yeah, good bunch of lads.
Very good, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.